Two identical thin biconvex lenses of focal length 15 centimeters and a refractive index 1.5 are in contact with each other. The space between the lens is filled with a liquid of refractive index 1.25. Now they ask him to find the equivalent focal length. Right. The two lenses we have, two identical biconvex lenses, each having a focal length is 15. Refractive index 1.5, and these two are in contact with each other. So, how this arrangement is happen, you can see. I have the two convex lenses. The two convex lenses. They are identical convex lenses has been taken like that. And these two are touching each other. And they given the focal length of this combination, which is equal to given as a focal length. We have to find equivalent focal length. Refractive index is given. Now what they're saying here, the gap between the two lenses. Look at now where we have a gap now here. The space between the lenses is filled with a liquid of refractive index 1.25. So the gap means here we have the gap between the two lenses. And here this is the gap between the two lenses. This region is filled with some liquid. Okay. Now you see this thing here. How many lenses are there now here? How many lenses are there now here? Three lenses are there. Okay. So this is, we are calling it as a lens one, first lens. Okay. And this is the second lens. And this is the third lens. Okay. Now all these three are in contact with each other. So that means what I can say, equivalent focal length. Tell me, what is the equivalent focal length of this combination? 1 by F equivalent, which is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2 plus 1 by F3, right? Here, if we know F1 and F3 values already we know, isn't it? Focal length already given up as convex lens. And the second lens is there in between. What is that lens is a? In between we have the lens. What is the type of this lens is a? Concave. Yes, so which is a concave lens. So we have to find the focal length of this length we need now. And this length, focal length, that is F2, that we need to calculate. So find this is R1 and this is R2 radius. And radius identical means radius is also equal, will consider by convex lens. Okay, now so let's find out now here to get the, but we don't have the radius values not given. Yeah, but we know the focal length of the first lens we know now 1 by f1. If we call, yeah, tell me the focal length of this first lens, which will be equal to mu minus 1. Refractive index of lens is how much now? 1.5 now? 1.5 minus 1, mu minus 1 into what, tell me now? 1 by R1. So this is 1 by R1 is positive minus 1 by R2. Yes, R2 value is what, tell me now here, negative na?
Yes.
So will come to be like this. Here this is 1 by 30 and which is equal to 1 by 2 into this value. Here R1, R2 will consider as equal only. Then it will becomes what, tell me now, 2 by R na?
Sir, it's 1 by 15, sir.
1 by focal length, okay, 1 by 15, okay. Focal length is 30 only, yes. So 15 only given now. So from this we can get this R. How much this R is a 15 centimeters, right? So radius we got it as a 15 centimeters. Now by using this radius we can able to find the focal length of the second lens. Tell me the focal length of the second lens now. 1 by f2 equal to the medium is, this medium is a liquid now having refractive index 1.25. So that is 1.25 minus 1 into what, tell me now? This one R1 is negative, that is minus 1 by R, and R2 is positive na, that is 1 by R. So from this we can get 1 by F2 equal to how much now? 0.25 means 1 by 4 into minus 2 by R. So that is 1 by F2. How much will come here? So that is minus 1 by 2 into R is 15. We got this F2 value how much now? Minus 30 centimeters. This is the focal length of the second lens. Now we need to find the equivalent focal length of the whole combination. What is the overall focal length now? Equivalent focal length now, that is 1 by F equivalent if I write, which is equal to 1 by F1. F1 is how much? 15. 1 by 15, F2 value 30. So this value we can say minus 1 by 30 and this is plus 1 by 15. Yeah, simplify, get this value. How much will come? So 30 is LCM. Now we'll come it as 2 minus 1 plus 1. So we'll come to be a what, tell me now here, equivalent.
Yes.
Huh?
2 minus 1 plus 2.
Yeah, so we'll come it as 2 by 30 now.
Sir, it is 2 minus 1 plus 2, sir, in the numerical.
2, yeah, this is plus 2. Okay. So how much this value of F equivalent now here? F equivalent, which will be equal 30 by 3, isn't it? How much? 30
10.
by 3, which is 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. Well, I think we don't have option for this 10 centimeters. Yeah, 10 centimeters is correct only. So these options are wrong. Actually, this is numerical. These options which are wrong. So this answer for this one is how much you tell me now here? Equivalent focal length,
10, sir.
which will be equal to 10 centimeters.